Toby Phillips have crawled to the Ooni begging right now. Toby has been begging for quite some time, but the Ooni has not really given her a listening ear because if Toby begs today, Toby will do a whole different thing the next day. And just indeed become a thing to question Toby's character because what she's doing, it doesn't make sense, but to her, it makes a whole lot of sense. So, my people, what are we trying to say? We're trying to look at the fact that Olori Tobi Phillips have surrendered. She has come out to beg the Oni and return those children to the surrogate mother because the surrogate mother has not rested one bit. She had come out to tell everybody who cares to know that she's the biological mother of the children that Olori Tobi has with her, and she would want her children back because Toby have bleached their agreement and the contract they signed. And the Oni was the one who even found the surrogate mother, so he saw this matter to be quite interesting for him. So he picked it up. So as it is right now, Olori Toby Phillips is in tears because she is seriously begging the Oni not to overreact on the matter as she returns the children back to the surrogate mother. I don't really know how this is going to justify things for Toby as it is right now because even when people begged her, return these children, Toby did not listen. When people came out to, even threaten, she did not listen. When they used DNA on her, she did not listen. But now, Toby has finally come out to return these children, and it is beginning to be a thing to question. What is she hoping to achieve? That if she returns the children, the owner will take her back because the Ileife chief priest has already come out to say something. The Ifa chief priest, he already came out to tell the Oni that you would not accept these children for any reason at all. You are not taking their custody because they are not your children. So all this why they kept on dragging in the palace, everybody kept on having his or her own opinion, everybody had what to say. What happened that Toby did not do that which they expected of her? That is a question everybody is still asking. What happened? That Toby did not do that which was expected of her. She later chose to do it when she felt matters were choking and everything became so inconvenient for her. Because as the matter is right now, no, my people, it can't remain say make Olori Toby Phillips just say to the whole world that these children does not belong to me, or just for her to shout to tell to the whole world like that because it is so obvious. Everybody knows these children does not belong to you, but you kept on clinging on to them, you kept on holding on to them, you kept on claiming them like they are your children. Look at when Olori Ronke found the proof that the DNA of those children does not match Olori Toby Phillips. That was even the very good point of Toby coming out to tell the world that it's true, these children does not belong to me. This happened. But Toby could not swallow her pride. Toby could not bring herself to telling the world that this is it. And you know how fast the world picks news, you know how fast people adapt to these things, you know how it is so easy for them to embrace whatsoever it is and work with it. And Toby did not even consider any of those facts. She just went ahead to do whatsoever it is she wanted to do. From Miriam coming out with her accusations, and even when Olori Naomi said enough is enough, they should stop all of this hearsay. They should bring CID into the palace to confirm this matter once and for all. This was a room that Toby, if Toby really, really believes or trusts Naomi or respect her like she's claiming to do right now, that was the point where Toby would have come out to, say something, but Toby didn't. Toby just kept on keeping every single thing to herself. The surrogate mother came out to threaten. The woman came out and threatened. The woman came out and said a lot of things, but Toby did not give it any form of concern at all. And today, Toby is feeling so remorseful. She's begging the Oni. In fact, she's begging endlessly that she should return back into the palace. And on returning back into the palace, one of the things she wants to do right now is to return those children back to the surrogate mother. My people, we don't know why these women love taking actions at the die end. Yes, we don't know why they love taking actions exactly when it has become a thing that they cannot control again. Because categorically speaking, Olori Tobi had more chances. Yes, she had more chances to correct whatsoever it is that is happening now. But Toby didn't. If Toby would call the Oni and confide in the Oni and tell the Oni that this is it, the Oni would not cast Toby. No matter what it is, the Oni would not cast Toby. Neither would the Oni now say that, and this, that, that. The, my people, at the end of it, when you get married to a man, know the man. That is just the conclusion of these things. When you get married to a man, know the man. Because if only Toby know the man she got married to, Toby would have known that the Oni is capable of protecting her. But no, she didn't. Toby just went ahead doing whatsoever it is that came to her mind, doing whatsoever it is that she felt she could do. And right now, every single thing has begun to backfire. And if you ask at this point, Toby will be so eager to tell you that, I'm returning the children back. I'm returning the children back. This is the same thing we're saying about Miriam's case. If you grab a grips of this case where it is right now, you would categorically say that Naomi is wicked though. Even the own self, him don't they overdo this in thing. But if you are careful enough to go back to the beginning of this matter, you would categorically see that these women have attributed every single thing, every build up down to this point. These women caused it. Every single thing down to this moment, these women brought it upon themselves. And as it stands, it is nobody's fault. It is nobody's fault that they are whatsoever is happening to them right now is happening because they had a chance to right their wrongs. They had a chance to live right. They had a chance to do all of these things, but they refused. And now Toby is returning the children that they only categorically even begged her to in tears. Because when the surrogate mother came out, Toby did not even give her attention. The woman was even threatening that I will do this one, I will do that one. Toby did not even say anything. No, it did not even concern Toby with this woman at all. It was none of Toby's concern. So as it is right now, if nobody pays concerns to what Toby is doing, people will say, the world is wicked though, people are this, people are that. But people at the end of the day, this is what these women want for themselves. Yes, this is exactly what they want for themselves. But as this matter it can't take be like this, let's wait and see what the Oni will do. Because from what the Oni was saying, it was more like it is tying around the children. So let's see how this whole matter progresses. But my people, as it is right now, Olori Tobi has caused a lot of go slow for herself. When Toby returned back into the palace, it was entirely her decision to live right, but she chose a path that does not make sense, and this path is really, really not making sense for her.